Right, let's see if people want to join.
So do you want me to use the iPad to watch on TikTok?
And then just come through with my thing. Yeah. Sounds good, doesn't it? Sounds good.
Tell me when you need me.
Yes, we'll do. I will just push this too and we'll get a snake out. Right, so how's everybody doing? Hope everyone's doing well. Have we got people? Yes, we are live. How are we all doing? How is everyone doing today? We're doing the t-shirt giveaway. I'm not wearing mine because it's in the wash, but we are doing the giveaway. So if you entered the giveaway, we'll be drawing it today, this afternoon. This afternoon. So we'll put the snake out for a bit. We'll chat 10 minutes and then we will we'll announce the winner. We'll do a little spin and wheel. How are we doing, Jack? You all right, mate? How's your Saturday going? Let's pull a snake out. Let's get a snake out for people to have a look at, and we are doing the giveaway. So just hang fire for the giveaway, guys. We are going to be doing it. I do believe Tiff's basically setting up the spinning wheel now. So if you did enter, you will be put on the spinning wheel. I think there's 26 people who have entered the giveaway. So let's get a snake out for you to see. We'll pull Rodrigo out because he's visually pleasing. He's a good lad. There we go. So, Rodrigo, everybody's favourite Western tree boa. Thank you for coming on, guys. Thanks everyone for saying hello. Say, I am live on both platforms, so if you see me looking side to side, it's the first time we've done this. It's the first time we're live on YouTube as well, just because we are doing the t-shirt giveaway today. So in about 20 minutes or so, 10 minutes or so, we'll do the wheel for the giveaway. What snake is this? This is the Madagascar tree boa, the Zanzinian Volantini. How are we doing, Lola? Are we good? I got your entry. We've just got your entry, so we're putting it in. We've got you and Mike today. So we've popped you in on the entry. Someone, Jasmine. All restrictions already on that platform. That's good, isn't it? Hey, I must say, it seems a lot smoother on YT, to be fair with you. Unless it's just the iPhone. Mine's a Samsung, you know. Is a king python good for starting? King python? I'm not sure. King python, that's not one I've heard of. Yeah, I'm not sure on that one for no green tree pythons. So I've got some green snakes, but they're not green tree pythons. They are Boega cyanea. Yes, this is the Madagascar tree boa. Samsung is the way forward, 100%, but we can't upset the Apple people. But I must say the quality, I've got them both side by side now, and it is mental, the difference in quality. Absolutely mental. The temperament, he's absolutely spot on. Apple people here. Oh no, Lewis, I apologise. His temperament's absolutely spot on. He is super relaxed, super chill. The majority of snakes you get are going to be relatively relaxed and calm, depending on their demeanour. Not all species are the same, if that makes sense. You can't paint them all with the same brush. Apple is better. Oh no. I love my iPhone. Oh no. I've upset the majority of people already. Does its bite hurt? I've never been bitten by this guy, but in general, snake bites don't tend to hurt. It's more of the shock of being bit. It's the speed that tends to frighten people. Hey Taylor, how are we doing? I hope everything is good. Where did I get this guy from? So I got this guy from a private collection, but he originally came from Belgium. So he was bred over in Belgium and shipped over. Don't need what was that? Antivirus software of Apple. Yeah, Mike, you do need I can imagine you get on some sites, Mike. Hi there, it's Leash. How are we doing, Leisha? How we doing? Hey, it's Mike. Hi, Mike. How's it going? How is everyone doing? Everyone having a good Saturday? What species do I recommend? What species do you like? Do you like arboreal? Do you like terrestrial? Do you prefer boas? Do you prefer clubrids? Do you prefer pythons? Loads of... It's like a loaded question, that one. Day off today it is for me, mate. Yes, back at the grinding stone tomorrow, but we've got today off, so we're making the most of it. We're finally getting around to doing the giveaway as well. We've got a little slot in the middle of today where we've not got nothing planned, so it felt perfect to do the giveaway. So we'll get the spinning wheel in, and what have I got to tap on that for? And then we'll do the giveaway. Yes. So I hope everyone's having a good Saturday. This is so... I don't know how you do it, Lou. I don't know how you do both at once, mate. You're definitely more talented man than I am for doing both at once. Right. Come on, Rodrigo. Well, there you go. I want to chill. Anybody got any questions about Rodrigo, or do you want me just to tell you a little bit about Rodrigo? So he is the Zanzinian Madagascarian... no, he was Zanzinian Madagascariensis. They then changed them to Zanzinian volantini. So these was a subspecies, but then they got their own classification where they moved them into their own. So these are now not related to the greens, or they are related, but they're not a subspecies anymore. So you've got Mandarin phase, which is Rodrigo, and you've got the green phase. So green phase is a little bit rarer to come by, or a lot more rarer to come by. And I do believe the greens get larger as well. Come to TT instead. Yeah, it's hard to multi-stream, mate. 100% Lewis. It is mental. Absolutely mental. Yeah, it's difficult. It is difficult. But yeah, he's an absolute sweetheart, Rodrigo. He is absolutely beautiful. But you find these guys in Madagascar. So if you're ever lucky enough to go over to Madagascar, you will find these guys on the west side, and you will tend to find the green ones on the east side. However, they do overlap, I believe, on certain areas where you will find both close to each other. But yeah, these are absolutely amazing species. Very underrated in my opinion. But he's a full-grown male, and he's just under 6 foot. And as you can see, he's not heavily built. They're not massive, thick snakes. These are quite slender for the length. Not a rattlesnake, this one. This is a boa, a species of boa, this one. If I miss anything, guys, I do apologise. Thank you ever so much for the gifts, by the way, guys. Do appreciate that. Let me try and... No, he's not coming off. He's staying on. He's using me as a perch. I do struggle, Taylor. It's the first time I've done it with two, and it may probably be me last. Again, it's very... I'm still getting used to using one. I lose concentration with one, so having two is just a little bit harder. Absolutely. Almost looks like a bushmaster. Possibly. Not. I wouldn't say so. I wish he was a bloody bushmaster. Well, I don't wish he was a bushmaster. I wish I had a bushmaster. They're absolutely amazing. Absolutely amazing. But yeah, I'm yet to see one of those in person as well, actually. I've seen a lot of pictures and videos, but not in person. So, do snakes feel love? As in, like, so these basically tolerate being handled. So they're not domesticated like a cat or a dog would be. So again, me handling the snake, I don't believe gives him any sort of pleasure. It gives him enrichment and mental stimulation. But I don't think he would be like, oh yeah, my dad's coming, I'm coming out to play. I think these guys are just more like, okay, what's going on? A lot of thinking going on, long tongue flickers. So it's picking up all sorts of particles and vibrations and things like that. So it is good enrichment to get them out, get them stretched if you can get them out and get them using the body. then absolutely amazing. But yeah, I don't personally think they feel the love as such. Yeah. Someone said hi, hi. He's very chill. He is super chill. He is really, really chill. Thank you ever so much for the hearts on the TikTok, guys. So I am doing on both. Thank you very much, Alex. He is an absolute stunner, isn't he? I think so. Show you his coloration. I think he's absolutely stunning. I believe he's 8 years old. It was his birthday the other day, and I'm sure it's 8. I'm sure he works out to being 8 years old. Come from all the way over. Oh, he's knotting me right up. Mate, Tanzanians are top boas. Absolutely. Thank you, Lewis. Yes, they are. They're super cool, aren't they? They're absolutely cool. When was the last time you was bitten? By one of my own animals, Taylor. Ooh, blimmin' hell. Maybe like towards the end of last year, one of my own snakes tagged me. Maybe even a bit later than that. Failing that, the ones that I get to work with, King Snake gets me like every 2 weeks. Every time I go in there, he gets me. But oh yes, that's very true. Yeah, Lewis's Boyega nailed me. Yeah, it was. Yeah, how long ago? Well, it was. I'm trying to think then, because oh yeah, it would have been quite a bit over a year ago. That wasn't it? That'd have been quite a bit over a year ago when we tried to. Was we sexing him? No, I can't remember what was doing with him. I remember just trying to grab him, and he soon put me in my bloody place, did he? Yeah, but it happens. It's nature of the beast, you know. It's a part of keeping some of these animals. Again, not all of them will nip. I mean, I've had Rodrigo, did a work out to 6 years we've had him. And he's never struck at me, he's never bitten me. I've had Ari, my biggest snake. I've had her for 16 years. She's never struck at me, never bit me. She's absolutely sound. Whereas my Bowegas often try and get me. The male Amazon is trying to get me from day dot. So it's one of those things. Every species and every snake's got their own personality. You know. Just the same as people. You get some good and some bad. I like the ones that are a little bit fruity, to be fair with you. I really do like those ones. But not all the time, you know. It's nice to have ones that are just chill. It is fun, Lewis, yes. I absolutely love it, mate. But it is nice to have some animals like this where you can just get them out, chill. It's ace. When people get to see them and enjoy them, then you can actually show them off up close. Possibly, Lewis. Possibly. I don't know those dance moves though, mate. Those dance moves were something else. He could just sit with your ages. Rodrigo could, mate. Yeah, absolutely. He's such a chilled out snake. He's super relaxed. He's easy going. If he's any more laid back, he'd bloody fall over. What is this one, mate? So this is the Madagascar tree boa, this one, mate. Nice Fer-de-Lance. Do you know what, Big Mike? If this was a Fer-de-Lance, I don't kind of think I'll be doing this. But, yeah, Fer-de-Lance is very beautiful, but I definitely won't be just chilling with it. I sat on my hand. Fer-de-Lances do demand a lot of respect. But, yeah, definitely a Fer-de-Lance. You got one eye closed and the other one squinted. But yeah, it's absolutely beautiful. It's 8 years old. 8 years old, this one, guys. So, a full-grown male. Again, he's just under 6 foot. So, it's crazy when people say a snake's 6 foot and they only look this sort of size. You wouldn't imagine this snake's nearly as long as me. But yeah, when they're not stretched out, they are quite small and compact. But it's when he stretches out, you can tell. I caught an 11-foot rat snake here on my site, and he was the biggest ever encountered. Let him go. In my living room? What? 11-foot rat snake? What species of rat snake was that? I want a snake that has a good feeding response and can be fed like once a week. Any recommendations, Liam? If you look at things like Crebos, false water cobras, they're absolutely amazing for feeding responses. Even king snakes. If you want something that's a little bit smaller, most species of king snakes, so Cali kings, Brook kings, Mexican black kings, they will normally nail food left, right, and centre. They normally have really good feeding responses, so I'd possibly look at those. Just depends on how big space you can provide the animal. I caught an 8-footer. That wasn't that big. What, 8-foot rat snakes? I'm getting lost in both of these comment sections. He's so handsome. He's a beautiful lad, isn't he? He's called Rodrigo. He's the Madagascan tree boa. Zanzinian volantini, or volantini, depending on how you want to pronounce it. I always pronounce it incorrect. It would be classed as beginner, as lowish on budget. So if you're low on budget, mate, make sure you can give it the correct size enclosure. Make sure it's obviously going to fit into your budget. But I would look at king snakes. They're often a lot cheaper than your, well, they're definitely a lot cheaper than your Crebos, Indigos. Although some false water cobras can be relatively cheap in price now. But yeah, might not be the best if it's your very first snake. I'm not saying you can't, but it might not be the best to go to because they can be quite boisterous with food, and it can be a bit intimidating if you're not used to snakes grabbing food and being a bit boisterous with it. Although they're fantastic, but yeah, definitely look at king snakes. Didn't mean to send a request. That's absolutely fine. I don't think I'll be clicking on any requests because I've got my hands full. Love Rodrigo's head. It's beautiful, isn't he? Thank you ever so much for the heart, guys. Thank you. I love the scalation on his head. Now, anyone can let me know, is there any other species of snakes they know with the bumpy scales, the like beaded scales? I know he has it on his head. But is there any other species out there that have the same sort of thing? So I believe the greens do. So I think Eastern and Westerns both do. Although I'm not 100% because I've never had the pleasure of holding an Eastern. But yeah, is there any others that that anyone can think of that have the same sort of beaded head? He's part dragon. He's beautiful. He is beautiful. He's got a big smile, hasn't he, guys? Big smile. It's one big snake skin on your wall. So that snake skin on the wall there, I can't pan the phone because there's two. It's from a big boa imperata. She's called Ari. She's 16 years old. And I'm going to guess she's about 9.5 up now. She was just under 9.5 when we measured her last. So we do need to get that sorted for you guys so we can have an exact measurement again. So, but yeah, she's a good sized girl, that's for sure. So I think, there we go. Rodrigo, absolutely beautiful. I'm taking her now. New fair. What, new fair of what? Yeah, it's super cool, isn't he? So it'll be a pretty short one today, guys, because again, it is just like a little slot in the middle of the day to do the giveaway. So what we'll do is we'll pull one more snake out, and then we'll do the giveaway. How about that? Snakes come out of the toilet. I'm guessing it depends on where you're from. We don't have snakes coming out of our toilet, mate. Indigos are very hard to find. They can be, depending on where you are, indigos, and they can be very pricey as well. Have I got him a snaky girlfriend? Rodrigo doesn't have a girlfriend. He's a single boy. Single and ready to mingle. he's a of-age male, but I just don't have the space for a female, really, to keep him the way I want to keep him. So, yeah, there was plans at one point, but I'm not sure we're going to follow through with those plans. The snakeskin on your wall, can you talk about? Did you want the other snake I pull out to be the big snake? We can pull the big snake out for you guys. We can pull Irie out and give her a quick stretch, and then we'll do the giveaway. How about that? Should we pull the big girl out, get her out for a little bit? Yeah, Irie. Yeah. Do they have to be separate? I would personally keep them separate, although I do know people that cohab this species and have cohabited them happily. For me, I just like giving them their own space. And then if anything goes wrong, I'll know. So I know when he goes to the toilet, X, Y, Z. I just know more in sort of that side for me. And I'm also a bit just like keeping on top of the maintenance, 2 snakes pooing in 1 cage and stuff like that. I know it's still the same, but I don't know, mentally for me, 2 snakes pooing in this size enclosure, or I could get another enclosure and have them both separate. For me, it's the way my head works. I mean, people can cohab, that's absolutely amazing. Like I say, some species do better than others, but for me, I just like to keep him on his own. I give him the space and he uses all of it. How long was the snake on the wall? We're going to pull it out, Tiger Lily. The snake is still alive. It's not gone anywhere. We still have the snake. Let me pop Rodrigo back into his enclosure. There he goes. There we go, big fella. We'll pull the snake back. Gave me the skin on the wall. We're going to pull the hair out. And then we'll do the giveaway. How about that? Yes, let's do that. Let's get the big snake out, eh? I'm the same, Lewis. I can see where it has benefits, but I would only cohab for breeding. So I did cohab my Amazon tree boas for 2 months, and that was purely for breeding. So they was paired up through January and February, and then they was split. And then I'll just keep them in their own enclosures from them. I only introduce them for breeding. How long are you going to be able to hold Ari for? Well, you're about to find out. It won't be for bloody long. So we weighed her. We weighed her on our last live, and she was, I believe, 16.66 kilo. 16.6 kilo, I think. Could be wrong. So she's not massively heavy, but she just likes to move around a lot, which can be quite difficult to manage while you're on your Todd, and she wants to go one way. And you go. It's not the necessarily, well, she has got the weight behind her, but it can always be a bit of the, come here, darling. Come on. Oh, no, don't go around that. Come here. Oh, you've pulled your beam out. Right. There we go. Oh, my darling. There you go. Oh, no. We've got a support beam down. Let me put that back in while she's climbing on my head. Let go of your front, darling. There we go. Oh, there we are, guys. There's Harry. There she is, in all the glory. Oh, she's a beauty. She is a beauty. I absolutely love this girl. Some guy on here let a black mamba go in pikey for you. I'm not sure what that. Can I see one? Can you see one? What? Not seen her before. What, this girl? Hi guys, hi on both platforms, by the way. It is hard to keep up with the comments, so I do apologise if I do miss anybody. I'm not very good normally at doing 1 live stream, so doing 2, yeah. I've got no bloody chance, but we give it a go, just because of the giveaway. We give it a go. So I'll take this time to say thank you to everyone on both platforms, by the way, for supporting and joining, messaging, comments, all the bits you guys do, share, post. Yeah, the love and support is absolutely amazing. So hopefully we do this giveaway, and you never know, we might do more giveaways as well, just to say thank you for all the support you guys give us. And you also spare us on as well. You get them days where you feel like, oh bloody hell, can I be bothered? And then you realise you got such a good little community built up, and you got friends. It's definitely worth it. Especially like the live streams and stuff, talking to everyone's absolutely amazing. She's a big girl indeed. So this is a boa imperator, or a boa imperata. So this is cousin to the red-tailed boa. So a lot of people will mistakenly sell these, or did mistakenly sell these, as red-tailed boas. And sadly, some people still in the hobby will call these red-tailed boas, and it's just sadly not correct. These are their own species in the boa family. They are just cousins to the more desirable ones. But yeah, she's an absolute beauty. I've had her for 16 years, so she's at least 16 years old. 16 kilos with all her 16s, and she was just over 9 foot 3 years ago. She does shed, I'm going to say, 3 times a year. So she will still be growing, but hopefully not at a massive rate, because she's already quite large. And when I got this snake going back 16 years ago, a lot of the things that you could find online, people saying, oh, they'll max out at 8 foot. Again, this was going back all those years ago. So I thought I could manage that. And I mean, she is only over a foot larger than that estimated size, but it just goes to show, you know, information wasn't always correct. And like you say, we are improving that, I think, massively. So more and more people sharing their animals, sharing their information, and we're getting this database a bit more correct to help people out. So rather than buying one of these thinking it's only going to get, you know, even people say 6 foot, it's not always the way, you know. Oh, but she's a beautiful. She's got absolutely gorgeous oranges to her face and like pinks. I'm not sure how well they're picking up on the camera. And she's got beautiful orange belly as well, like salmon colours if they're picking up on camera. But yeah, she's absolutely beautiful. Do you have any fish? I don't have any fish. You sound Welsh. I'm not Welsh. I'm from North East Lincolnshire. Hi, I have a ball python. What do you think about them for beginner snakes? If you've already got the ball python and you wanted the ball python, then fantastic. You know, it's one of those ones. If you got it and you didn't want it, then it's not the right snake. So regardless of it being a beginner snake or not, end of the day, you've got to wake up every day and shovel its shit. At the end of the day, you've got to wake up and clean it. So it's got to be the right snake for you, or you're just going to see it as a burden. You're not going to actually want to interact with that animal. You're not going to actually want to spend time with the animal if it's a snake you've got and you didn't want it. I've been there all those years ago. I started taking on snakes left, right and centre to help people out who didn't want them. And I ended up with loads of different species of snakes that I never even wanted. And it come to a point where I was just taking snakes on, getting them back to healthy conditions and then moving them on, just for the sake of the animals. But yeah, there's a lot of places where you can look online, and I think you can get swayed into getting one species over the other. Sorry if you hear my dog, she's kicking off because she's not getting any attention. I can hear her tail waggling. And let me turn that beeping off, by the way. How long's that been going on? Goddamn false water cobra tank. I also have a blue tree monitor as well. As my first non-snake reptile. Is that good or not? Blue tree monitor is absolutely amazing, mate. Yeah, absolutely. Again, it goes down to, you don't have to have a bearded dragon as your first lizard. You don't have to have, you know, a leopard gecko as your first lizard. It can, as long as you can manage the animal, as long as you can give it the space it needs and you know what you're doing, it can be any lizard. Just make sure you're aware of the potential size. Make sure you can give it the correct houses or housing. And then, yeah, again, so Ari was one of my first snakes. You know, people would always say, get a boa as your first snake. You know, it's one of those. Some people don't want a 8-foot snake, 9-foot snake as the first snake. So, again, it's down to what people prefer, what people want. How old is your boa? She's 16 years old. This is a boa imperator or imperator. But yeah, the only species I wouldn't really recommend for beginners would be anything venomous, I think, unless you're going to have serious training prior, and any sort of massive constrictors, so like reticulated pythons. I would say they're probably not going to be so good for a beginner. Even things like anacondas, not because necessarily of their size, but because of I see a lot of anacondas with scale rot because I feel like people get wet and humidity mixed up. And with such a big snake, you need a lot of water. I think people just keep them too wet. But that's my opinion. I'm not saying you can't go and do that. I'm not saying you shouldn't go do that. But I'm just saying in my preference, or my whoa cowboy, oh hey, that's my what do you call it? My opinion. But yeah, again, that's not to say you can't do it. I'm just going to say the average person, I believe, would struggle to do those correctly. Hang on a second, guys. I don't like it that way. There we go. Sent a treasure box. What the heck's one of those? Thank you ever so much for the treasure box. Thank you. Oh, thank you, Mike, for helping with the comments, mate. Appreciate you. Get ready for the treasure box. Thank you very much. Appreciate the treasure box, whatever it is doing. I appreciate it. So, guys, let's do the giveaway. Let's do it now. We've been on for like half an hour, so I think it's time. I'll go get the people. What? Greetings, brother. That's a beautiful bird. Great job. I have to. Oh, perfect, mate. Excellent. How old are your two? Your two boas. People get coins from it. Oh, thank you very much for doing that, Taylor. I appreciate you, mate. Can mambas survive in the USA climate? I'm not 100%, mate. I could imagine they could, with some states being quite hot. Obviously, mambas coming from Africa, but I don't know about the humidity and things like that. I don't really know a lot about mambas' care, providing obviously I presume they like it hot and they like to climb, but I'm not sure on their requirements as far as like humidity goes. Oh, come here, big girl. Oh. Right, let me go grab the iPad, guys. Everyone that did join in the giveaway, it is on the wheel. So I'm going to click that. We'll do it with Ari out, and we'll find out the winner live. So you know it's not being set up. It will just be as real as we can do it. Excuse me. Right, let's go. Tiff, are you here? Can you bring me the iPad, please? Or you got your hands full? Because I've got my hands full. But if you're busy, I will come get it. There we go. Oh. Well, thanks for all following and joining, guys. Really appreciate you. Like I say, this giveaway is the giveaway for the YT. So this is for hitting 2K on our YT page, or YT channel. I'll just keep the pen and I'll knock it off. Excellent. Right. I just tap it, yeah?
Yeah.
So there's 27 entries on there, guys. So 27 of you all got involved and all joined this this giveaway. Are you welcome, me?
Yes, it's going.
Oh, do you want to just move the drink for me? So I shouldn't knock it off while I'm moving.
I'm only doing it because you're moving your head.
Oh, there we go. Bro, do you know you have a snake on you? I do, because she's blimmin' heavy. Right, so good luck everyone that joined the giveaway. Again, this is my 2K subscribers on YT. Everyone that entered is on the wheel, so we're going to tap it. Oh, here we go, guys. Oh dear. I'll have to ring that person back in a minute. So we're going to see who is the... Oh! Right. We have a Zoe Norman 96. Zoe Norman, well done for joining the giveaway and joining. Thank you, Tiff, for that. Thank you ever so much for joining the giveaway and winning your share. I'll be in touch with you, or if you can drop us a message and we'll get the size and colour. So what size you are and what colour shirt you want out of the choices we have available. But thank you very much, Zoe. Appreciate you for supporting us. Hopefully you was actually watching to know you was hopefully you was in to see you would. But there we go. She went to our school. She did, mate. Yes, she did. She did, which is absolutely bloody insane. No, I believe it is the same one. If not, that's mental. But yeah, I believe it is someone from our school, mate. So well done, Zoe. I really appreciate your support. I appreciate everyone's support, by the way. If you're watching me on YT or TT, thank you all for your support. I really do appreciate you guys so much. Again, it helps us out, so we're growing our subscriber count. Again, we might do another giveaway. We probably will do another giveaway down the line, so make sure you follow and subscribe to stay tuned for that one. We just did some sticker giveaways on our TikTok, just for a bit of engagement. We did some games, had some fun, give some stickers away. It's just basically to say thank you to everyone supporting us. How old's the boa? She's 16 years old. You can purchase them if anyone's interested. Okay, Tiff, yeah. Yeah, we can do shirts just for, we're charging the shirt price, what it costs for us to make. So we're not making any money on the t-shirts, we're just selling them for exactly what it costs us to make the shirt. So if anyone is interested in buying one of my shirts and supporting us while you're out and about and rocking one of our designs, feel free to drop us a message and we can organise that for you as well. But again, it is just the price of the shirt. We're not charging any extras. We just want to break even basically. So yeah, it does help us out. Thank you ever so much for the gifts, guys. Thank you. This snake is not a wild snake. She's captive bred. So she was captive born in the UK and she's been in the UK ever since. So her probably her grandparents was probably wild caught. Or even their grandparents. But yes, they obviously did come out of the wild. Thank you for joining, Lewis. Thank you. And well done, Zoe. Again, I don't think you're in, Zoe. I did see you join first thing, but you might have not been able to stay, which is fine. We will reach out and drop you a message. So we'll pop Ari back, guys. She's letting me know she's a little bit fed up. So we're going to pop her back. But there's Ari, everyone. You know, her breathing. She's a bit fed up. It is uncomfortable for large snakes to be held. Obviously, they've got to support their whole body weight. So sometimes it can be... Oh my God. Sorry guys, phone call. We'll have to ring that person back in a few. There we go. Oh. There we go, big girl. Oh, she always gets me very sweaty. Very bloody sweaty getting air out, guys. Sanitize. There we go. She makes my dad's boa look tiny, gorgeous. Yeah, she's a good size for a boa imperator. Again, there has been bigger ones. I believe something like Craig's, like a 13-foot one, was either found or was, you know, announced or whatever. I'm not sure if it was wild caught or not, but I'm sure the largest one was 13 foot of that species. I could be wrong, but I'm sure I read somewhere 13 foot. So, yeah. Did we want to see, what time are we at? Oh, is it today? 10 minutes. We'll stay on for 10 more minutes, guys, and then we will have to shoot off and continue our day. But let's pull out. Shall we pull out a snake or a bug? What do people want to see? Snake or a bug? Let me know. Luke, if you message us, mate, on TikTok, message us and we can organise getting you a t-shirt ordered. You're okay?
Just like that.
So yeah, drop us a message, Luke, and we can organise getting you a shirt ordered. So again, if anyone else is interested in any shirts, there is a video with my shirts on there, so you can have a look at the shirts. It's just the same design, so it's our little logo. You get a pocket print and then a print on the back, and we're doing 3 colours. We're doing black, light grey and dark grey. But yeah, if you do want one, let us know and we can organise that for you. So let's pull a katydid out while we're chatting for 10, just cooling down, and then we will have to skedaddle. There we go. This is not a grasshopper. This is the giant hooded katydid, but this is obviously a youngster. You should do a t-shirt that says, well, hey. This is the poo kicker. This is the poo kicker. These are so cool. If I show you guys up first on the YouTube YT, let me show you how cool that is, and then I can show people on the TikTok as well.
Platforms.
Do you know what? It's hard doing both. I'm not gonna lie, because the camera angles are so off as well. So, but yeah, these are super cool. This is the poo kicker, or someone else called them the flying salad. But yeah, they're super cool, super interesting little things. What did that say? Your YouTube under the same name? Yeah, so YT is the same name, mate. So YT and TikTok are the exact same name. So feel free to go over there and join that platform as well. So we are trying to grow both platforms now. Originally, we was mainly focused on YT, and then we came over to Flying Salad, yeah. And then we came over to TT, and we noticed the community is beautiful on TT. A lot more people like to engage and chat, and that's what I'm all about, chatting to people. So that's super, super cool. Again, on YT, we do respond to every single comment. So we try and do that on both platforms. We try and read every single comment, and we reply to every single comment. So you guys know we're showing the love back to you guys for showing us the love. So never seen one. So this is the giant hooded katydid, or katydid. So this is a juvenile. So this is a 4th instar. So when these guys grow, stay tuned on both platforms or on one or the other. We will keep doing updates on these guys. They will get nearly as long as my palm from like head to bum. These guys are one of the heavier insects out there. We haven't named them. We have 3 and they're all identical. So being able to pick them out would be quite difficult. So we've called them the 3 amigos. They don't always survive in their last molting stage. So a lot of the time when they get to the very final molt, they can pass away in that molt, which is heartbreaking. But nature of the beast, unfortunately. These guys in the UK, they're not native, so you would have to buy them from a breeder. So I was able to do that. The breeder had 3 left, so I took all 3. Just so hopefully we might have a pair, which would be amazing if we're able to raise these up. If we can get, oh, it's going to kick a poo. Poo kick in. Are you ready? Hopefully you can see it, guys. Did you see that? Did you see the poo kick? It's crazy how much they grow. It's freaking amazing how fast they grow as well. These guys absolutely just munch down. I put fresh bramble and oak leaves in there and they just chow down. Absolutely go to town on it. So, yeah, you did see the poo kick. Yeah, we've got a video of it as well, but they do it all the time. Every time they poo, but it's not even when you're handling them as well. So even in their enclosure, they'll kick the turds away. And it's to do with not giving away their position to predators. So they'll kick the turd away. Predators won't know where they are, and they'll just carry on living life munching. I need to learn from these guys serious skills. It's mental skill, being able to kick a turd that far. I do want to get a little tape measure out, and next time it's doing it, try and put it on a flat surface and see how far it kicks it. It's going good, thank you very much, Conrad. How are you? This is the giant hooded katydid, or katydid, depending on how you pronounce it and where you're from. So also these guys will make a really weird clacking, squeaking noises with their wings on the top, which you can't see, but if I shine a light through, this top bubble part is hollow. And they do that as a warning call, and also if they're breeding, so they can call to each other. But they basically use this part almost like like a whistle's hollow, but obviously it's got a shell on the outside. It's very similar to this, and at the very top of the neck, it's where they open it. So they sort of get it and they open and close it, and that's what makes the little tune. Similar to how crickets chirp with their back feet. These guys obviously do the same thing with their hood, but I can't show you it. But yeah, if you search these guys in on Google or on YouTube, you will be able to. Gifts are suspended in your life for 10 minutes due to dangerous activities and challenges. Oh, sorry guys, you can no longer give me a gift. Dangerous activities. Holding the flying salad. But there you go. Rules are rules, I suppose. Yeah, rules are rules. I've been told off. Back brain, I'm always getting told off. I'm always in someone's bad books. Just always seems to be bloody TikTok's bad books. I've got 2 restrictions on there now. But, yes. Amazonian jumping spider. What the hell? So now I'm getting told to do hand movements or something. I don't know what's going on with the old TikTok. It's trying to give me the boot. It's trying to give me the boot, guys. That's why you all need to jump over to YT. Follow me on YT. Subscribe to me on YT. And if you're on YT, jump over to TikTok and follow me on TikTok. Join me on both. We get up to all sorts of mischief and tomfoolery on both platforms. So feel free to come across and say hello. Yeah. But it'll be a short and sweet one today, guys. Must have been the turd kicking, crossed the line. Absolutely must have been. Must have absolutely been the turd kicking. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn off the YT live stream. So I'm just going to say goodbye to those and then I'll come say hello and goodbye to you guys. So thank you ever so much for joining. I'll do both at the same, but I won't be able to end them both at the same time. Crazy. Double stream. Mind boggle. But thank you all for jumping on in the middle of a Saturday. I hope you all have had a fantastic Saturday. I hope you have a fantastic weekend as well, guys. Enjoy your Sunday. I'll be back at work tomorrow. So feel sorry for me. But thank you all for joining. Zoe, I will be in touch with your shirt giveaway. And remember, guys, make sure you are joined on both and you just come in and say hello. We really do appreciate all your support, guys. We really do. Let me put the flying salad back. Right. So thank you all for joining. Thank you for joining the giveaway. Have a fantastic Saturday, guys. And I will see you next time we're on. Take care of yourselves. And we'll see you soon. And how do you do it on here?